Over the past 60 years, since the Korean War ceasefire took effect in 1953, Korea has seen many incredible advances. Economically, Korea has transformed itself from being one of the poorest nations in the world with a $67 per capita gross domestic product in 1953 to becoming the 15th largest economy in the world in 2013 in terms of GDP with $26,205 per capita gross national income. In 2015, the International Monetary Fund ranked the Korean economy as the 11th largest in the world with a GDP of just under $1.5 trillion. Today, Korea ranks 7th in the world in international trade and 5th in producing automobiles. Korea is a global leader in shipbuilding and the manufacture of LCD screens, mobile handsets, and memory chips. Korea has the fastest broadband in the world, ranks 8th in the number of large business conglomerates, and has athletes who have won Olympic medals and world championships. Korea was second only to Finland in its educational quality in 2012, according to Pearson Educational Services. It also has had the best international airport, Incheon International Airport, at 1,700 in the world for the past 10 consecutive years until 2015, as rated by the Airport Service Quality Survey. The heads of both the World Bank and the United Nations were born in Korea, and K-pop music and the Korean wave Hallyu have swept Asia and beyond. Korea is the only nation to go from being a recipient of foreign aid given by the Development Assistance Committee to becoming a member of the Donor Committee. The Korea miracle is not limited only to the miracle on the Hangang, a reference to the major river running through Seoul, and by extension to Korea's extraordinary economic growth, but also includes Korea's miraculous political transformation from a military dictatorship to the 20th most democratic country in the world and the most democratic in Asia. It is amazing that a resource-poor country like Korea, still bearing the scars of a devastating war, managed to become an economic powerhouse in so short a period of time. Many scholars in Korea and abroad are interested in knowing what inspired and sustained Korea's impressive record of growth and development.
Semaul, or New Community Movement, national movement initiated in the 1970s when Korea was struggling financially in order to improve people's living standards and increase their income. Semaul movement first began in rural areas and later spread to factories, cities, and the Korean society at large, triggering modernization.
그 가난 극복의 소득 증대, 결국은 새마을은 운동은 마을마다의 성공 사례를 모아놓은 것이 새마을 운동입니다. 그러니까 현재 있는 마을과 결연을 하고 또 기술을 전수하고 현지 봉사를 해서 실천하는 모습을 보여줍니다.
The Semaul movement has drawn the spotlight recently as a growth model for developing and emerging countries. So far, 32 villages in 13 countries have adopted the movement, and more than 1,000 people from 39 countries visit Korea every year to learn about it.
우리나라의 가난을 극복한 새마을 운동, 또 새마을 운동 세계화를 통해서 대한민국에 함께하는 선진국으로 가는 길목에 함께 있습니다. 우리가 잘 살아서 그런 것이 아니라 가난을 극복한 소중한 경험이 있기 때문에 새마을 세계화를 구체적으로 추진 중에 있습니다.
South Korea has been well acknowledged as the #1 country in the world when it comes to cultivation and production of ginseng. The country has achieved worldwide recognition for its stabilized production of high-quality ginseng and rice plants that are highly pest-resistant. And with continued efforts to develop its farming industry, Korea has emerged as one of the best countries in the world in agricultural technology. According to research held by the Korea Rural Development Administration on the top 10 countries that acquire some 36 major technologies in the farming industry, South Korea ranked 5th next to the United States, EU, Japan, and Canada.
Advances in cutting-edge technology are changing the rural communities. For instance, this drone helicopter used for pest control has considerably lightened the workload for farmers.
사람이 뿌리면 한 3-4시간. 이거 무인내기로 했을 경우는 한 1-20분?
The drone has cut down pesticide and labor costs by about 30%. It flies 3 meters up from the ground to spray the pesticide more thoroughly and efficiently than humans can.
결정적으로 이건 약효가 더 좋습니다. 이거는 원액 가까이 넣는 거라 효과도 더 빠르고요.
The Korean government is providing full technical support to open up a new future for Korean rural community. Creative economy centers were launched across the nation, and the Smart Farm project, which combines agriculture and IT, is well underway.
IoT와 농업, ICT와 농업이 결합돼서 결국은 최첨단의 농업이 발전되어지는 거고, 이게 아마 창조경제 농업에 있어서의 어떤 전형적인 모습이 아닐까 이렇게 생각하고 있습니다.
Kang Jun-ho has seen the most profound changes in his 20-year career, ever since his farm was selected as the first pilot smart farm.
이게 이제 인터넷 이제 쉽게 얘기해서 이제 스마트폰하고 연결하는 그런 IP고요.
Through his smartphone application, he can easily check even minute changes in the greenhouse environment. Just a click on his smartphone opens the greenhouse ceiling automatically.
일하다가 다시 나와서 이제 개폐기를 올렸다 내려라 할 필요 없이 그 자리에서 이제 내리고 올려되고 이렇게 해서 이제 일을 하니까 더 시간 절약되고 더 일이 더 쉽게 끝나고. 눌러서 선창을.
This smartphone-based remote control allows the farmer to maintain optimal settings for crops, solving the chronic labor shortage problem in rural communities.
지금 현재는 이제 스마트폰으로 이제 다 이제 농장을 관리할 수 있기 때문에 어딜 놀러 가더라도 마음 편히 이제 시간을 보내고 즐겁게 놀다 이렇게 오는 게 참 편리한 것 같습니다.
Yongin, Gyeonggi-do Province. Inseong develops various plant factory products. It succeeded in exporting its goods. It not only develops technologies for indoor farming, but also manufactures glass plant factories for big cities and complex factories for mass production.
대기, 토양, 물 등의 그 오염으로 인해서 그 재배 환경이 급속도로 나빠지고 있습니다. 또한 기후가 그 급변함으로 인해서 재배 시에 가장 깨끗한 그 야채를 소비자한테 공급할 수 있는 그런 시스템으로 인해서 식물 공장을 연구하게 되었습니다.
In other advanced countries, high-level technologies for plant factories have already become commercialized. The factories have been well received for their capacity to overcome environmental changes, promote agricultural stabilization, and reduce the need for human labor. Korea plans to raise the value of its plant factories market to about US $170 million by 2020. Protected Horticulture Research Institute in Gyeongseong-namdo Province. Here, you can look through Korea's controlled horticulture history and visit its high-tech plant factory. The Institute provides a glimpse of the future of agriculture with its advanced cultivation techniques and species protection.
미래에는 이제 이런 직립형으로 찧어서 그같이 작물을 재배를 하고 또 이게 더 발전됨으로 해갖고 이제 상추나 쑥과 이런 것을 뭐 우주 비행 중에 생산할 수 있는 그런 시스템까지 발전할 수 있을 것 같습니다.
This greenhouse is 248 meters squared and has a cutting-edge automated system. Hydroponically grown tomatoes and strawberries grown in light-controlled cultivation beds. There's ongoing research to analyze the optimum environment for various plants. The Rural Development Administration located in Jeollabuk-do Province. This is where scientists conduct comprehensive research on technology for sustainable agriculture. They also search for ways to advance agriculture through information and communications technology.
비닐하우스나 또는 유리 온실 안에서 그 태양광에 의존해서 작물을 재배하는 형태를 띄었었습니다. 그러나 지금은 이런 시설 내에서 외부 환경과 관계없이 ICT 기술을 활용해서 과학적으로 영농 활동을 할 수 있는 농업 형태로 발전할 수 있을 것이라고 생각이 됩니다.
Plant factories are a blend of automated systems that use IT and biotechnology to grow plants all year round. And they are rising as the industry of the future.
Countries around the world are investing in clean technology to raise fish in aquaculture farms to meet the growing demand for seafood. Aquaculture technology in Korea. Our news feature tonight with Kim Hye-sung. Yoon Jong-hwa manages a new aqua farm that opened on Korea's South Sea that cultivates Pacific white shrimp. He will take his first crop, 1 ton of 5-month-old shrimp, to market across the country next week, the first time since the farm opened in June. The farm uses an advanced aquafarming method called biofloc that purifies tank water as microorganisms that feed on fish waste like ammonia become food for shrimp when fully grown, meaning there is zero waste in the process.
Biofloc technology makes our business lucrative and eco-friendly. The technology enables us to adjust the water temperature and reuse 99% of the water without using any antibiotics. We can cultivate shrimp any time of the year, and we produce 10 times more shrimp than other aqua farms of the same size.
Aquaculture, the farming of fish under controlled conditions, has been used in Korea since the 1970s to raise marine plants, and in recent years the government has invested in eco-friendly aquafarming technology like biofloc to meet the growing demand for seafood. Here at the National Institute of Fisheries Science, eel, a favorite with Koreans, grow at a healthy rate in these round tanks.
지금 보이시는 게 하얗게 우유처럼 나오는 게 정자예요. 예.
Researchers are inseminating the sperm with eggs to breed eel, and they say finding the right timing and feed are critical, which is why it takes decades to perfect the process. To speed things up, the institute has invested over $5 million in eel aquaculture since 2008. 4 years later, in 2012, they'd cultivated artificial eel eggs, and 3 years after that, they hatched their first glass eel, which produced its own eggs. Polek has been absent from Korean waters for more than a decade due to overfishing and rising ocean temperatures. But Korean scientists have developed a feed that can survive in low temperatures, and for the first time, they raised a second generation of Polek this year. Korea has also begun exporting new technologies like biofloc, and earlier this year, shrimps were raised in the middle of the Sahara Desert in Algeria using tap water. But experts say that for Korea to become a major player in the global aquafarming industry, greater investment and policy changes are needed.